I would like to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, where I kind of found me being in a community where I can do what I like and where I can improve things. And I just call this talk learning communities. I don't really have a term for that. So most of you might have heard of some of those and then know what the concept is. So basically, I will mention a few names. So there's something like Rails Girls, which I think was one of the first ones, and then from, I don't know about the history, but we created Open Tech School, where I'm active in. There's something called Node School, there's Django Girls, Free Code Camps, more like online oriented, but also community. Gold Bar Ready School, which was like is a refugee kind of coaching thing. Apps and Girls, focused on girls writing application, web users, Coder Jojo, all these things. So if you heard of one of those, maybe you might know what it's about. So what is it actually? It's kind of community-based education, learning, co-learning together thing. So how do these things usually work? Most of them are free and hands-on, so they have like workshops or learning groups or something like that. Coaches are volunteers, and there's usually some values or some goals that the community behind this thing actually agrees on and tries to work on. So I would like to give a short introduction to what Open Tech School is doing. Basically, we're doing a lot of those things together, and we're quite big in Berlin, but we also have chapters in other cities around the world, which are not always that active. But if you go to the Berlin thing, you can see there's upcoming events. So there's something we call co-learning, where you just sit together in a group of like 5 to 20 people or something, and basically you do your own thing. You kind of have an introduction round where you find out what other people are working on, and then you're helping each other out or not, whatever you feel like. Maybe there's some music in the background, maybe not, whatever you feel like. But it's always about learning new things, be you a beginner or an experienced developer or whatever, and helping each other and kind of growing together and also having fun. And yeah, we're based around the meetup presence. It's actually an impressive number that there's like 7,000 something members in Berlin, but of course most of them are probably not very active, but they got in touch with us at some point. We're also collaborating with Rails Girls and Node School or something, because we're all doing the same thing. And here you can see like upcoming events. There's also some kind of more presentation, unconference style thing once a month. It's called Learners Meetup. You can see some pictures here. People are very happy. That's what we're focusing on. So we do also workshops where like there's beginners or some kind of target group. And then we have like some kind of material we have online, which is open source, and then we do it together in a group and people help out. And also the stress on the coaches is not so big, because there's usually a lot of coaches helping, and so you can take a break whenever you want, and you work with the people you like or whatever. So it's usually a very fun format. So I hope you get the idea. And now the rest of my, I don't know, it's gone. How much time do we have?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, now the important part. Why should you do that? Why should you do that? So there's a lot of benefits that so I want to encourage you to kind of take part in those things, or create something, or at least check it out, or just be there and learn something yourself in this kind of format. I promise you have fun, because these people are usually great that join these events, because they have something in common, they want to learn something, they have a positive attitude. And you can improve your skills, and if you help others, you can improve your communication skills, because you have to explain things, you learn what people kind of questions people have. If you're promoting some stuff, which some people here do, like offline first, Node.js, whatever, you can kind of explain these things and learn what kind of questions people have, what kind of problems people have. And something that's very important for me personally, you can help shape the community. If you want to improve diversity, teach people that are not like you. So these people have a job and can be your colleague at some point if you help. That's me. Oh, okay. If you help them learn something, you can make them like join the industry if they want to, or just have a better understanding of what's going on. even if they don't work in that field. And so because that 5 minutes is extremely short, how about we come up with something like an offline first co-learning thing, or that you join something because we want to promote this idea, right, of offline first architecture or whatever, and just to have a kind of close loop to this event would be fun.